We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Polar Bears. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Eric Guevara, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. That's popped up. And no one will track it down.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. High pop-up. Koufax waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Curtis Levine.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Curtis Levine, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem is I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
The first baseman, Wayne McMillan.
So now to the plate, Wayne McMillan, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Levine stands at first with 1 out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Scott Dukes, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch on its way. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2-0 count. Here it comes.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
2 out with the man at first. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Full count. Here it comes. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Cards leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the first. No score. Vincent Tsai will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, this guy pitched awfully well in his last one. A no decision, even though he pitched 8 complete innings. If the offense can score him some runs in this one, he has a pretty good chance to pick up the victory.
Ramon Nieves is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 48.
Stepping into the box, Fabio Koufax. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Syracuse, the shortstop.
Now the pitch.
Fabio Koufax.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, guys, huge win in their last game. Kind of stopped a bleeding moment for this team. Let's see if they can continue that stretch today, because they've been struggling recently.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dukes is right there, 1 down.
Batting second, the left fielder, Mario Ozuna.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Mario Ozuna batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third.
Ready now, Lamont Mishmerheisen. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here it comes. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chipper Bonser, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
And again a throw. Into the box, Connor hits. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Pitch out, nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Standing in now, Gregory hits. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 3 runs already home here. 3-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 3-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going to hold calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Tino Veras is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. At the plate, Eli Marte bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Polar Bears on top 4-0. At the plate, Sammy Mitre, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Fastball swung on and missed. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 home.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Bobby Willett. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a shot
on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The second baseman, Carlos Gonzalez.
To the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Polar Bears are out in front here, 4-0. Digging in, Eric Leggett. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak.
Eric Leggett.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And the pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Dukes will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
The shortstop, Fabio.
Ready for another chance? Fabio Koufax 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Lifted into center field. Dukes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, Mario Ozuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So digging in now, Jimmy Matlock. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Chopped to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Kurt Holly. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's inside.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-1.
Counting 2 and 1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind you.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now at the plate, Samuel Spanos. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Marte moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Digging in, Ramon Nieves. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Syracuse is out in front 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Lamont Mishmerheisen. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chipper Bonzer. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Third baseman, number 3.
Ready to take his hacks again, Connor Pitts, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be hitting that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Gregory Pitts. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. McMillan is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 3 full, and the lead is now 5-0. stepping in and ready for another shot, Dwayne McMillan. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Count is 2-1.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time.
You got a full count. 3-2.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Striding in once again, Scott Dukes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a ball, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Sammy Mitre, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now to the plate, Bobby Willett, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Ball 2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Bases are loaded with only one out. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Jimmy Matlock, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In his career, Matlock carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1. Line drive to center field. Pitts is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. The bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Tino Veras. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Spanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Eli Marte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Stepping into the box, Eric Leggett. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Into the box now, Kurt Holly. He drew a walk his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Into the box, Samuel Spanos, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Marte is there. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping in, Ramon Nieves. From the stretch.
Nope, up there.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 3-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Freddie Deleski will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Standing in now, Dwayne McMillan, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Left side, but well foul. The 2-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Bottom of the inning now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Fabio Koufax.
Fabio Koufax.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Now batting, Mario Ozuna.
Mario Ozuna.
Pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that. And beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty looking pitch.
So now to the plate, Lamont Mishmerheisen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Ball 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Leading off the inning, Scott Dukes, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate, Sammy Mitre, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And it's now a 5-2 game.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
To the plate now, Bobby Willett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short, reined in on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Carlos Gonzalez is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Pitch on the way. Fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Again, another foul ball. Here's the pitch. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jimmy Matlock. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 or 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box now, Kurt Holly, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Now the 1-0. There goes the runner. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
Set to deal on 2-2. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs. And it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Frank Clark takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Samuel Spanos will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Bounce to first. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. Syracuse is on top here, 5-3. Leo Gonzalez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chipper Bonser.
For the Polar Bears, the second baseman, Chipper Bonser.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Now the 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here it comes.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Connor Pitts will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch coming. Here it is. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
A runner at first with no outs here. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as it is now 7-3.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
At the plate now, Gregory Pitts.
The center fielder, Gregory.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Wind up and the 0-1. And that one got a piece of him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
So stepping in, Tino Veras. pitch of the at-bat.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Nobody out, runner on first. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. A runner at second, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground is short. Scooped up. And that's the first out. Ready once again, Eli Marte.
Eli Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's out.
Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Outside, 3-0 now. Eric Leggett is on deck. One out and a runner on third. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Stepping up to the plate, Eric Leggett, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Fabio Koufax, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the seventh. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Digging in once again, Ramon Nieves, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Dwayne McMillan, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 32.
Digging in and looking for more, Scott Dukes. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Damian McCready gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Damian McCready.
Striding in, Mario Ozuna. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Mario Ozuna.
Now here it comes. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Standing in now, Lamont Mishmerheisen, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, Devero, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. McCready, a Canadian native. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
1-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the one. Connor Pitts will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Timothy Chu has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Timothy Chu.
Sammy Mitre will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First offering on its way. Low for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Bobby Willett will be next. Lifted in the air out to left field. Ozuna has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now back.
Striding forward now is the DH, Bobby Willett. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chu features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. 1 out, nobody on. A 2-0 count to the Redbirds' designated hitter. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 2-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it's a foul ball. The 2-1 waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Carlos Gonzalez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Timothy Abercrombie is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Timothy Abercrombie.
In now, Jimmy Matlock. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. Windup and the 0-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Hard on the ground toward short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Stepping in now, Kurt Holly. This will lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
2 out with the man at first. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Samuel.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Samuel Spanos. Looking to minimize the damage here.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Two men are on with two men out. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Ramon Nieves would be next. Three-two pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cards claw back a bit on this solo home run. Home half of the eighth coming up. Syracuse leads it 7-4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So striding in, Gregory Pitts. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0. Here it comes.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw, got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
The right fielder, number 9.
Now in the box, Tino Veras. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot, as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
He loses him on ball 4.
The catcher, number 5, Eli Marte.
Stepping in, Eli Marte. First delivery to him on the way. Bouncer to the left side, and nobody's home. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Rich Griffin takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. To the plate now, Eric Leggett. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. First and second now, 1 man out. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Oh, and he throws it away. Stepping up now, Mario Ozuna. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Ozuna.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. Syracuse leads this one 8-4. Striding in to start the 9th, Ramon Nieves, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Rarely do you see a closer come in when you have a comfortable lead like this one here. We'll see if he's able to keep his concentration. A lot of times closers have a difficult time when they have that lead of 3 or more runs.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the first
The next to bat for St. Louis, Dwayne McMillan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
So now to the plate, Scott Dukes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th, and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
8-4 tonight. The Polar Bears jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Freddie Deleski claims the win out of the pen, his first. Timothy Abercrombie gets a 4-out save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Thank you.